Hello, my name is Agatha, and this is the tarot reading for the month of December 2015 for the sign of Sagittarius. If you have a moon, the sun, or the rising sign in Sagittarius, or even if you have a stellium, which is at least 3 planets in the sign of Sagittarius, then this is the reading for you. Also, you can have a question in your mind, and at the end of the reading, choose option 1, option 2, or option 3, and you will be given further guidance or an additional message or even an answer relating to the question you are posing now. So if you'd like a private consultation with me, please send an email to duniazad@gmail.com. I'd be delighted to work with you. All my readings are written down by me, no software readings. I write in Portuguese and in English, so if you like learning Portuguese, you can order a reading in Portuguese or in English, it's fine. I do tarot readings and astrological readings. So let's begin for the month of December 2015 for Sagittarius. So you have as a significator the Three of Wands. The Three of Wands means that you're contemplating a new beginning, contemplating a new adventure. You're preparing for a new adventure because you've studied it. There's like a little book, I don't know if you can see it, there's a little book, the guy is holding a book, so he's studied his options. He's prepared, he has a plan because he wants to start something new, but he will be prepared. No, not just like go on, embark on a new adventure without nothing. No, he has plans and he's really well prepared. That's the significator. In the position of something which is yet not seen, maybe towards the end of the month or even further, you have the Five of Cups. The Five of Cups in other decks, this is the Renaissance Tarot. This is the Renaissance Tarot deck. In other decks usually portray someone who's really depressed because he or she is really focusing in just the things that might have been lost, but not this guy. This guy only has like one cup, I don't know if you can see it in the end, in the floor, turned over, but the other cups, he has them and they are upright. So he's only lost like one cup and he still has 4 cups left. And he chooses to be optimistic and to see the things that he still has in his hands. So something which is not seen yet, maybe you lose something, but you still have a lot in whatever provisions you're like packing or something like that. In the position of the root for the month, you have the Fool, which is an arcana major. You have 1, 2, 3, 4 major arcana. So this means that it will be a very special month for you, or a very important month for you. So this again confirms a new adventure, though this guy, the Fool, is not prepared at all. Now, he has one shoe with in one foot he has like one shoe, and the other foot he doesn't have a shoe, and his provisions are very almost none. So it's like I would read this as starting a new adventure with a sense of joy that a child has, but being prepared. Okay, you're happy, but you're prepared. You're not the complete fool. Okay, in the past, influencing this month of December, you have another major arcana. You have the Hermit. Hermit, in Portuguese we call it eremita, and this is our Portuguese lesson for today. Number 9. So this might say that in the past you really thought about this new adventure, whatever it is that you want to start. At least you're thinking about much more seriously during this month, or like implementing or starting to implementing during December 2015. But in the past you have considered it in a very serious matter, in a very serious way. So this was not taken by you lightly. It also might speak of being isolated, of being alone, of like not telling your plans to others and keeping it to yourself, feeling alone a bit about it. In the position of something which you want, you have the Six of Pentacles. And I would say that you would hope that someone maybe within your family would help you. When I picked this card, the thought that came to my head was like rich uncle, like the favorite uncle. It's because this guy is happy and he's joyous. So the type of uncle, and I'm saying uncle could be anyone, whom you could approach and whom could be like generous to you. At least that's what you'd like, that someone would help you, even financially, to go on this new adventure. Again, it could be anything. In the position of the near future, you have the Four of Swords. So you're still contemplating, still thinking and rethinking things and not taking action, kind of relaxing, kind of resting, and still not taking action. In the position of you, the card which represents you, you have the Nine of Wands. The Nine of Wands in this deck, to me, says several things. One is that you feel you are prepared to take on anything. You are really prepared because you thought about it in the past, and even if you lose something, you still have enough for you to go and do whatever you want to do. So even though these ones are up in the air, you have the talent to pick them up before they fall into the ground, or it could mean that your ideas are still pretty much up in the air. So I don't know which one is it. Is it that you're prepared to anything, that you really feel that you're prepared for anything, or that the ideas are still up in the air and nothing is really defined just yet? In the position of the others or the environment, you have the Two of Swords. Two of Swords might speak of an indecision of others which are affecting you. So someone is indecisive about something, and this is affecting your ability to move forward. That's why the Four of Swords shows up, because someone is not making a decision, and because that someone is not making a decision, you cannot move forward. It could be that, or it could be that, let's say it's studying abroad, and you have like talked to someone and you've talked about it, and like, you'll be my roommate, we'll go together, and you can rent the room together or a house together, and you cannot go because this person is like I don't know, maybe should I go, should I not go, should I stay, I don't know, man, should we like rent this place, or woman, okay. And because this person doesn't make a decision, you're like kind of stuck. Or it could be like others see you as someone who's really reluctant and hesitating and doesn't really take action and doesn't really make a decision. In the position of hopes, fears, and dreams, you have another major arcana, the Justice card. So red as fear, it could be that you're afraid there will be no harmony, there will be no balance, or even fairness. You are afraid of making the wrong decision, like the most stupid decision, like, oh my god, I decided this and then I should have decided that, and this is like dumb decision that you're afraid of. The read as the advice, it could be read as be objective, use reason, use logic, harmonize your feelings, and then you can make the appropriate decision. Okay, so be objective as much as you can. um, in the position of the outcome, you have the star. So everything will turn out to be all right, because the star speaks of success, progress, even, immigrating far away. To me, I relate this to foreign places, because it connects with Aquarius, and Aquarius is related to foreign places. So this is fulfilling a dream that you've have held for a very long time, and you've prepared for this dream for a very long time. And I would say that during this month you will be able to fulfill it, or start fulfilling it. Uh, so if you haven't picked in the beginning, pick now, option 1, 2, or 3, and you have a question in your mind. If you picked option 1, I'm using another deck, it's the Conway deck. The card that came out for you, it's the Two of Swords. Kind of mimics again, it's the same card that came out in the position of others or the environment. So Again, it's being indecisive, not knowing which option to take, not knowing how to decide. Maybe there's two different routes and you don't know if you gonna go through this route or through that route, and just really looking at the options and not deciding at all. It could be that, or refusing to see some sort some truth, some sort of truth that you like refusing to see. Could be that. If you picked option two, the card that came out for you, it's the Seven of Swords. So this could be like maybe either someone is lying, deceiving you, doing something behind your back that you don't know, and presents a really nice front in his, like, because these guys are playing music, so whatever he or she says to you, it's like sounds like music in your ears, but it's not exactly the truth. Or if it's not being done to you, it's you being doing this to others. So if my position is, if you're not in danger, if you're not at risk, if there's no real serious reasons for you to be lying, the best policy it's always to be upfront and honest. Okay, it's just better because whatever it is, it eventually it will come out. Or it could be something else. It could be like you're taking music classes and not telling anyone about it. Could be that. If you picked option three, the card that came out for you was the King of Pentacles. So you might meet someone, or the question might relate to someone belonging to the sign of Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. An older person could be late 30s or after 40 years of age, but not necessarily. Could be younger, but somehow I'm thinking this is like an older person, a patriarch, some kind like father, grandfather, something like someone like that. Someone who's reliable, honest, hardworking, really successful, build something because really has an ability to work within the material world, within money, like a businessman of some kind. Maybe you'll be dealing with a person like this. Maybe this person could be even a boss, can have a new boss, or if it's something to do with the a relationship. If it's a relationship, could be a person like this, very reliable, a bit boring but reliable, and it speaks of stability in even success. If it's like a business which you want to open up, this can speak like long-term success. Eventually you'll be able to build that success, or it could be like you have a new job, like a new offering, um, and you'll meet someone like this, or and the job will be a stable one. So usually to me it's stability, boring but stable. So that's it, Sagittarius. This is a reading that I have for you for the month of December 2015. If you'd like a private consultation with me, please send an email to duniazada@gmail.com. I'd be delighted to work with you. You can see like down there my services page, so you can know exactly what my services are. And I hope you have a happy Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Thank you.